Sabi nyo, tatlong term eh.
Um,
Ngayon, dalawa lang. So,
Dalawa.
ano yung, asan yung isa?
Yung isa po, Mr. Chair, is yung first term as the university president.
When was that?
That was August 8, 2022.
August 8,
2022.
2022.
Upon the conversion of a state college to university.
Until?
Per record, Mr. Chair, the first university term of the president was on August 8, 2022 until August 7, 2026.
August 7,
20?
26.
26?
Supposedly. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ano po itong January 27, 2020 to 2024?
Ito yung second term po niya, supposedly.
So, but on August 8, nagkaroon ng election ulit?
Walang election pong nangyari, Mr. Chair. But it was because of RA, pursuant to RA 11010, based on the Board of Regents resolution, that in order to effect a smooth transition, the incumbent president of SSCT shall serve as the first university president, so that on August 8, 2022, the board has approved the appointment of Dr. Gamboa.
Okay. During this time po, noong 2016 to 2020, were you connected already sa SNSU?
Yes, Mr.
What was
Chair,
your position?
as the board secretary of the university.
Board secretary. How about in 2020?
In 2020, so the second term of the university president, as SSCT president, yes, the president designated me as the vice president for administration.
Vice President na po kayo nito?
Yes po.
Okay.
Mr.
How about in 2022? Ano po yung position ninyo?
Still the same, Mr. Chair.
Vice
Board
President.
secretary at the same
So
time.
from the outset, from the time he was appointed until the time he resigned, connected na po talaga kayo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And you are very much aware of all the guidelines, laws existing. Tama po ba?
Oo. And yes, Mr. Chair, and based on the Board of Regents' deliberations and decisions, as well as the legal opinions of the
Okay.
Office of the Solicitor General.
So, nung pong sinasabi ninyo, when he was appointed noong August 8, 2022, was it through appointment or tinuloy lang po niya?
Based on
Ano po
the,
yung legal basis ng kanyang pagiging presidente?
the legal basis, as per record, that it was on the RA 11010, as well as the Board of Regents resolution.
Ano po yung ginawa ng Board of Regents?
They have approved the appointment of Dr. Gamboa.
So, appointment. So,
Yes.
another appointment.
Yes, Mr.
So, ibig
Chair.
sabihin, nakatatlong appointment siya.
Yes.
Tama?
Yes, Mr.
So, that
Chair.
is clear na tatlong appointment. Okay.
But the first two appointments, Mr. Chair, I would like to clarify that it was this was for the SSCT.
So, all in all, if we are going to count his stay as president of the university, ilang years po siya? More or less?
More or less.
Ilang years po?
Yes. Of 8 years. 8 years.
Ha?
8 years supposedly, yes, Mr.
Are you sure?
2020s. Okay, so I still have to verify, Mr. Chair, allow me.
Sabi niyo hanggang 2026 siya.
26.
Eh, nag-resign lang naman siya eh. Kaya nakat eh. Di ba kaya po siya nakat? It's not because of expiration of his appointment, but because of resignation. That is different. Resignation is different from expiration of term. So, if he did not resign, more or less 10 years. Tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So how will you reconcile that to the revised IRR of RA 8292, which is very clear that a person appointed as a SUC president after RA 8292 took effect may only serve 2 terms consisting of 4 each years or a maximum of 8 years, regardless if the second term is by reappointment or extension. Or extension. So how will you reconcile that? Are you not violating the revised IRR?
Mr. Chair, the term of the president the term of a college president is from 2016 to 2020. That's the first term of the college president.
Okay.
4 years. And in 2020 to 2024, supposedly, as college president, 2024. However, since there was a conversion of a state university, from state college to state university, and so the college president, based on RA 11010 as per record, that he will be, for a smooth transition, become the first university president. So 2022 to 2024, he was already the university president, first university president.
Ma'am, nakalagay kasi dito sa CHED memo, 2 terms consisting of 4 years each or a maximum of 8 years, regardless if the second term is by reappointment or extension. So regardless, kasi kung hindi naman po siya nag-resign, di po ba siya pa rin ang presidente ngayon? Tama po ba? If he did not resign, sinong presidente ngayon? Di ba si Gamboa pa rin? Tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you are not following the 2024. You are following the 2026 expiration of his term.
Mr. Chair, the Board of Regents has appointed the college president to a university president. It was the Board of Regents, Mr. Chair.
Ano daw? Hindi nga, sinasabi ko nga lang po, because you have been a board secretary, you have been vice president, so did you not raise this issue? Because the law is very clear. If the law is clear and unambiguous, there is no need for further interpretation. Ang linaw-linaw po dito, maximum, ibig sabihin po, hindi na po pwedeng lumagpas. But if President Gamboa did not resign, definitely, lagpas-lagpas siya sa 8 years. And you have no, dun sa reappointment niya, wala namang kolatilya na hanggang 2024 lang siya. Otherwise, hindi niya kailangan mag-resign.
Mr. Chair, it was the Board of Regents who has approved.
Sinasabi ko po, wala po bang nag-raise sa inyo sa Board of Regents, kahit na isa, about that?
Wala po, Mr. Chair.
So, ang ibig niyo po sabihin, matagal na po kayo member dyan, hindi ninyo alam tong mga batas na to? You did not bother to ask?
The board secretary po yung magsulat at mag-ano lang po at hindi yung...
Wala po ba kayong legal dyan?
That time wala, pero we have the Office of Solicitor General po, Mr. Chair.
So, ibig sabihin, kahit na isa sa inyo sa Board of Regents, wala nakakaalam na itong mga batas na to? Wala po bang abogado sa Board of Regents, kahit na isa?
Mr. Chair, during the deliberation of the second appointment, the first, sa second appointment meron, and then pagka first university president ni President Gamboa, wala na po, pero we have our OSG.
Do you agree with me na maliwanag yung batas? Hindi lalagpas ng 8 years. Do you agree with me o hindi ka rin nag-agree sa akin? Mukhang hindi ka pa nag-agree sa akin. Or you are not sure na may existing na CHED order?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I agree with you, Mr. Chair.
Ano po?
I agree with you.
You agree. So wala tayong question na 8 years maximum.
8 years
Tama?
maximum.
At wala rin tayong question na dalawang beses lang yung appointment. Tama?
Until such time na meron
Hindi.
pong condition.
Sagutin niyo po muna yung tanong ko. Wala tayong question na 8 years. Tama?
Oo, wala po.
Wala rin tayong question na 2-term. Tama?
Yes, Mr.
Nung magkakaroon kayo ng dilema, hindi po ba kayo nag-seek ng guidance sa CHED?
The presiding chair po is from the Commission on Higher Education. We have our CHED commissioner po in the Board of Regents.
Ano po?
The presiding chair po of the Board of Regents or Board of Trustees before was from CHED, the Commissioner on Higher Commissioner sa CHED po, ng Commission on Higher Education.
Hindi. Siya. Pero did you not seek from the CHED? Kasi he was no longer acting at that time as CHED. He was already acting at that time as president of the university. Tama po ba? So, siyempre, pag may mga ganyang legal conflict, dapat magtatanong po tayo ng guidance sa CHED. Kasi, number 1, lagpas ng 2-term. Number 2, lalagpas siya ng 8 years. So, meron talagang law na mababiolate. So, did you not seek clearance or guidance?
Mr. Chair.
Or legal opinion from the CHED Legal Department?
Mr. Chair, the chairman of the Board of Regents or the Board of Trustees is the commissioner of CHED. So, there is a presence of the official of CHED as well as their source person, which of course, the CHED Regional Office Director. Mr. Chair,
May I ask, could you please clarify us, Madam Chairperson, with respect to this CHED Memo Order Number 7, Series of 2022, meron po bang binabiolate yung appointment, yung term of office?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I have here with us the director of our
Madam,
legal.
before you continue, the Chair would like to recognize the Honorable Majority Floor Leader, Honorable Manuel Jose Manix Dalipe. You are recognized, sir. Ma'am, please continue.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I have here with me our legal director sa CHED who can support me later on. But as chairperson of 23 SUKS, I want to explain that per CMO, it is tama po kayo, 8 years. Eligible for 4 years. Yung first term ng president is 4 years, but eligible for reappointment based on the compliance of the necessary during the evaluation sa 8 years po. That's the normal pathway of a president. But the case of SNSU is different because by operation of law, sabi po dito sa creation ng university, na binasa na po kanina ni Kong Barbers, na the university president, the same which was lifted from the existing CMO, kinuha nila papunta sa law. The university president shall have term of 4 years and shall be eligible for reappointment for another term, provided that in order to effect a smooth transition to a state university, the incumbent president of the SSCT shall serve as the first president of the university. That tweak the 8-year term, Mr. Chair. So wala pong election na nangyari na-elect si President Gamboa by operation of law. Now for as input of CHED policy, nakita namin na na-tweak na yon. Yung conversion ng college to university, inilalagay ito to qualify automatically the incumbent president. So ang policy direction namin dito, regardless whether he is qualified or not, ay mag-end na talaga. Kahit na finish niya yung 8 years or 4 years, pag nandyan na yung law, hindi na siya automatic na magiging president. So yan po ang policy direction po namin, Mr. Chair. So I don't see, if I'm not a lawyer, but our legal director in CHED can vouch for me, nakikita ko po kasi na yung election ni President Gamboa by operation of law ng creation ng SNSU ay wala pong na-violate po. Thank you.
So meaning to say, dapat noong 2024 pa lang, resign na siya. Expired na yung term niya. Tama po ba yun?
Mr. Chair, can I request?
Yes, please. Enlighten us, Attorney Lena. Kasi medyo naguguluhan ako eh. Please enlighten us.
Good morning po, Honorable Chair. Sa kaso po ni President Gamboa, he was first elected president from 2016 to 2020. Ito po hindi pa converted into university. Okay? Then na-reappoint po siya after the expiration of term in 2020 para mag-serve po siya as the reappointed president. Still, hindi pa rin po university ito. 2016 to 2020. 2024. 2020 to 2024 po. During the reappointment po niya, on his second term, naging university po itong institution. And under po sa charter po ng institution, particularly Section 25, sinasabi po doon na in order to effect a smooth transition to a state university, the incumbent president of the college shall serve as the first president, meaning for another 4 years. Dahil siya po yung first president kayo ng university. That is why nakat po yung reappointment niya na supposed to be second term from 2020 to 24, nung 2022 na naging university. So, naging first president po siya ng university from 2022 to 2026. Then he resigned 2024, Honorable Chair. Ngayon po, nakita po ng CHED itong nangyayaring ito sa mga conversion po ng colleges sa universities. Kaya po ang policy direction po ngayon ng CHED, sinimulan po namin yan sa conversion ng Sultan Kudarat na magsaserve lang po yung incumbent president as the first president for 4 years. Hindi na po siya eligible for reappointment. So yun ngayon policy direction po namin sa lahat po ng conversion ng colleges to universities. With respect po sa term limit po ng Presidente, kasi nagkaroon na rin po ng DOJ opinion ito in the case of Don Honorio Ventura University po. Na sinabi ng DOJ na talagang dapat, the intent of the law is for the President to serve for the maximum of 8 years lang po talaga. Kaya yung siyamo po namin, tama naman po kayo doon, talagang 8 years po. Kaso nga lang po, with the passage po of a law, a Republic Act, so nag-give way po kami, yung siyamo namin, dito po sa passage ng charter po ng CNSU po. So ito po yung nangyari po dito. Kaya po we believe din po na as far as CHED is concerned, yung sitwasyon po ni President Gamboa, wala naman po siyang na-violate. Kasi sunod lang po namin yung provision exactly po ng charter po niya. That's all.
Okay. At least maliwanag. Kasi kanina hindi maipaliwanag ng clearly. Thank you. Thank you for that clear explanation, Attorney. Meron pa po ba? Wala na. Yes, Congressman Barbers, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kanina kasi, when the current President, Dr. Plando, was asked by this representation kung ano yung activity at saan yung hinold na activity, sinabi niya it's a candidates forum, no? And when this representation also asked her kung ano yung saan hinold yung production na yon, yung kung saan nag-endorse sila ng kandidato, sabi niya hindi daw sa SNSU campus. Is that correct, Madam President?
Mr. Chair, yung first video iba po, hindi po yun sa SNSU City Campus at sa SNSU Del Carmen Campus. Yung second video na yung sa gym, yun ang I believe sa City Campus po yun, but I'm not sure kung ano talaga yung, kasi sabi mo,
Surigao City Campus.
Yes, Mr. Chair,
Okay.
sabi mo kasi nag-dance-dance, hindi ko makita. Mr. Chair, I'm sorry. So,
No, but you said
po,
it is in the Surigao City Campus.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yung
Okay.
second
May paalam
video
yan sa
po,
inyo? May paalam
we'll have
yan
to
sa inyo?
verify muna, Mr.
No,
Chair.
you
Okay.
should have
Oo, sige.
readily
Yeah, second
answered that
video.
question.
Yes, I'm sorry,
When
Mr. Chair.
any of
yes.
these any of the members
siya
of this
po
committee
may-
ask you, kasi alam mo naman yun kung nag-apply na kasi kung hindi yan nagpaalam sa inyo at wala kayong binigay ni permit, the next question is, nag-file ka ba ng kaso doon sa mga gumamit na hindi nagpaalam sa inyo? Yung gumamit ng campus nyo, gumamit ng classroom nyo, ng estudyante nyo, nag-file ka ba ng kaso dahil sa gumamit?
Yung sa City Gym, I believe, Mr. Chair, meron talaga yung approval. City Gym. Sa gym sa City Campus. Yung sa first video, wala po. Hindi po, yes, Mr. Chair, walang approval.
So, Mr. Chair, sinagot na naman niya yung kanina. Paulit-ulit lang naman yung sagot niya. And honestly, as I stated earlier, I don't want to belabor that point. We have all the documents and the evidence to prove that they are somehow complicit, no, with the violation committed in that particular video which I showed. So again, yun. So can we? Sabi mo kanina, Madam President, 7 out of 10 na mga estudyante ay estudyante ng SNSU.
Based on the report, Mr.
Based on
Chair.
your investigation, correct? Can you please furnish the copy, the list of the names of all those students? What about yung teacher kanina doon? Is she an employee of SNSU? O
No.
part ng faculty yon?
No, Mr. Chair.
Would you know kung sino yun?
I
Do you have
don't
a name of
I
that
don't
person?
have a name, Mr. Chair, but we will have to verify.
Did it
Yung
not
names.
appear in your investigation? Sino yon? dapat yun, nag-imbestiga kayo dapat kilala nyo kung sino yun. Yung student, kilala nyo Now, I want the name of that person, please.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we will furnish you a copy, Mr. Chair.
You can provide this committee a copy.
Yes,
or a
Mr.
list
Chair.
of those names. Lahat po ng tao na nasa video.
We will furnish you, Mr. Chair, with a copy.
Okay. So, Mr. Chair, I think that's about it.
And
if there's any...
to continue,
Chairman.
Congressman Paduano, yes.
Just one point na, Mr. Chairman. Kasi ganito po, to the CHED, no? Ma'am. Kasi, as far as I understand, all the answers that was answered by the President of SNSU, nakabitin po lahat lalo na kahit yung investigation. In fact, nung sinabi niya na when she was asked about the gym, nakabitin lahat kinonfirm niya na nasa gym ng SNSU yun, but hindi niya raw sigurado kung anong event. Because she has to verify it to the video that will be presented by the good congressman, the author of this House resolution. Second, ang question doon sa students, no? Doon sa students that was used as a campaign material during the election, kinonfirm nyo rin po, ma'am, na that school or that venue that was used from the House. But may I strongly suggest, Mr. Chairman, for the CHED to conduct an independent and separate investigation with regards to this. Kasi po, if we will just rely on the investigation being conducted, and I do not know if it is still ongoing, kasing sagot lagi po ng presidente ng SNSU is nakabibitin po. So, hindi po natin alam if ongoing, that was, election happens May 12, now it's more than a month, and the answer of the president or the administration of the state university is still hanging. So, Mr. Chairman, I strongly suggest and encourage the CHED to conduct an independent and separate investigation with regards to this, para naman po fair sa lahat po, and that includes also the SNSU administration, para po fair po, so that whatever administrative or criminal cases that can be filed later will be based on the facts that will be the result of the investigation to be conducted by separately and independently by the CHED. Well, yung opinion naman po, that is my first, Mr. Chairman. Yung opinion naman po ng legal department or the legal representative of the CHED. Of course, that is the interpretation of the CHED. Tama po. But ang question dito is, what is really the intention of the law? Tama po, di ba? Kasi po, yung interpretation, hindi naman po ako lawyer, no? But based on my experience in Congress, it's everything, a law being passed, it still depends, and the interpretation still depends on the intention of the authors and the Congress that approves such bill into law. Ganon pa rin po. Kaya ako, ang tingin ko dyan, Mr. Chairman, of course, the CHED has his own interpretation, but we have to review siguro para yung committee report natin, malinaw po if either the interpretation that was given to us by the CHED legal department really conforms with the intention of that law, no? Especially the amended provision of the original law. So, ganun po, Mr. Chairman. That's why, again, I suggest that the CHED should conduct an independent and separate investigation with regards to that. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. May I just ask 3 questions to the President before I recognize the Honorable Barbers? Madam President, I would just like to ask, you made mention a while ago that there were 7 students
Yes, Mr.
out of
Chair.
10.
Yes, Yes, Mr.
who
Chair.
participated in this political ad. Am I correct?
Based on the result, Mr. Chair, of the investigation.
Based on your investigation as well?
Yes, Mr.
All right.
Chair.
So would you know if these students were paid